On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what a guan. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. In the morning, yeah, we're going to revisit yesterday morning's vlog where I dared you, the regular members of Chan Public in the parish of Clarendon, whether you live yard or abroad, to reach out to On The Spot News Media and refute the claims that the names that I listed are not among the troublemakers that is destroying the very fabric of your parish. I've yet to receive one such message via email or DM. Yeah man. But what I did get though is positive feedbacks from many right across the Clarendon space, yard and abroad, who are now stating that here On The Spot, all the names you made mention of are either directly or indirectly involved in our parish decline and increase in fatalities of its people. Yeah man. So now that the morning, yeah, many of the ones them just may have forgotten about the Cherry Tree Lane massacre, because we all know how we as Jamaicans do things. It's a 9-day wonder and then on to the next hot topic. The next set of people will end up lose them 3 pints at the hot topic of the day. So we just simply forget about those that has passed not too long ago. But this is one case where On The Spot News Media not gonna let go so easy, because there is too many people involved in what is taking place in Clarendon to let this one go. Too many people involved in what led up to the Cherry Tree Lane massacre. So now one may be wondering, what really lead up to so much people to get caught up? 8 lose them 3 pints and 9 was seriously injured. Now one may ask that question over and over to themselves, what really caused this? Well, let me tell you now. Girl, drugs and money. Yeah man, right there. So I did a vlog some time ago where I made mention of a particular criminal element that did a telephone interview with a Jamaican comedian known as L.A. Lewis. We are talking about one of the prime suspect in relation to the Cherry Tree fatal knockings and clappings. We are talking about this criminal element presently on your screen identified as Junior Hansen, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Beenie. Yeah man. I made mention of that interview because Beenie say him want to reach out to the real investigator on the case to give his truth. I did a vlog and asked Beenie, there is so many like-minded vloggers. If you don't want to speak to on the Spot News Media, you could have choose anyone of the like-minded vloggers who are serious crime vloggers in Jamaica. Reach out to and speak your truth. And then of course, that vlogger would ask you certain pertinent questions to get to the root of certain things. But you chose to speak with a comedian who had little or no knowledge to what really was happening as it relates to the Cherry Tree Lane massacre, the before and after. Now, Beenie made mention of some names. He made mention of certain events. He also made mention of certain places. And one of the names that Beenie made mention of is this brother here, presently on your screen, identified as Gumeco. Beenie clearly stated how me not hear the vloggers them a call that one your name, Gumeco name, and a him take him sister life. Now, Gumeco is said to be one of the reputed gang leaders for the community of Western Park in Clarendon. Now, we are going to talk about all of what took place in the past, which led up to the Cherry Tree fatalities and what is presently happening right now. So I could take a step back into history, take a step back into the past, and enlighten you, the regular ones and ones them who don't know, and remind the regular ones and ones them who already have knowledge of what is happening or what has happened. Now, back in 2007, Beenie father take him into the United States, smuggling mean illegally, because police did offer him for slap him away, because Gumeco and Beenie had a fallout. It is said that a brother known as Sam, everybody's supposed to know who me attack from Western Park, Sam will crash off of the bike in the last year and lose him 3 points. Sam did dip on the ends some years before that and had a verbal altercation with Beenie and Hotwood True, and Beenie go for him uncle who was also a top man at the era them time there, and come talk to Sam. So whilst the uncle talk to Sam, Beenie back Sam, and that caused a little rift in the camp. Nobody never really lose them 3 points because of it, because top man and top man talk and try to quash the thing certain way. So basically, right there and then, Gumeco and Beenie had their fallout. So in 2007, father smuggled him in at the United States of America. And them they down at Florida, I go on do them thing, a chill and bill. And the brother known as Gumeco forward in a Miami to go to one party and end up buck up Beenie and them father. Now them sit down and them talk it out because Beenie father is a restaurant owner and highly respected individual in the party space and of course in the criminal underworld. So them sit down, them talk it out, them trash it out. Fast forward, 2011, Beenie get deported from America and somehow find himself in a Canada. So Bamsa now, him reach in a Canada, who and behold, him buck up back, the same Gumeco, in a Canada. Now Beenie always have some tricks up his sleeve. Very cunning individual, not to be trusted one bit. So Beenie have a girl who him there with and set up the girl pan Gumeco and the style. And they said to him, set up the girl pan Gumeco now. Gumeco being an older youth and totally unaware of what Beenie plans were for him. Take the bait, there with the girl, and say yes, him friend from down a yard. Give him a hatters to go and par with inna the streets. So he end up fall in love with the girl, catch feelings and all these things and start trust the girl around him certain way. So the girl start get certain information about certain things and I pinch Beenie and make Beenie know say yo, the man thing no normal, none at all. Whole heap of white lady we not talk about the curly hair blue eye one. We are talk about the illicit white drug. Yeah man, whole heap of white lady. Whole heap of greens in my move and we don't talk about callaloo neither. We are talk about the good sense of meaning. So Beenie, of course, you don't know. Envy is the order of the day. Red eye. A Beenie thing that. Yeah man. Beenie eye get totally red. The color change. No white, nor black or brown. Whichever color him eye is. No left there. So Beenie and the girl sit down and devise a plan now. For say anytime a big drop land in a Gumeco hand, them a go plan up and come take it. So bam, cause Gumeco is a man we selfie, a whole heap of man, you know, is a man we have the connection pan the ground. So him can move the heavy weight, so everybody send on them thing to him and him collect a certain percentage and move them thing for them and then pay them out. So a big shipment land a Gumeco foot. And the girl just make Beenie know right away. Give Gumeco a solid night. Me I tell you. Make sure say Gumeco work and tired. Yeah man. So them there pan a certain ends. But the white lady and the greens they pan another ends. So she make sure say she work him properly. So him can have a comfortable night rest without a worry about nothing and now wake up back figure make no call and check no camera or nothing. So Beenie just move in same time and swipe everything like swiper. Take everything from Gumeco. So now Gumeco go up on the ends and all of the loot gone. So Gumeco find out you know, say Beenie and the girl set him up for rob him. So Gumeco get dark and mad because be a phone call a reach him. Be a man a reach out and say yo, what happened to we think we hear say such man move with the thing and the whole of my thing get mess up. So Gumeco thing in a serious hot water right there so. So Beenie goes back now and start floss, live the biggest of life. Buy all him girl a house in Atlanta, buy a Benz truck and just a floss and a live the so-called good life. Now Gumeco and him have back and forth argument on the phone and him a try convince Gumeco say him never involved in a war go on, just the girl rob him and lift up and the girl call him and give him a piece of the food. That what I just stated, you know. A Beenie said that by L.A. Lewis live program. His words is that the girl rob Gumeco and him get a piece of the food and that's why Gumeco have him up and send man go yard go slap with him sister. So fast forward, 2016, Beenie dropped back in the United States of America illegally. So of course, and guess what? Gumeco dropped back in the United States a few months after too. So them a go back and forth same way about the monies and about the illicit drugs that was stolen. So Beenie father get involved in a wagwan because him get piece of the food too. And this up Gumeco wicked run him way. So Gumeco move and go to LA. But him come down and Miami in a 2021 and go one party. And wo and behold, Beenie in the party, Beenie father in the party. So the man pull up, rock and pop off him chaps and joke them and say, yo, a dirt settings are gonna be the order of the day. But the party promoter now step in real fast and quash the whole altercation before it spiral out of control. So the party promoter talk to them, calm it down and make them know, say, yo, no shot can fire in a my thing, or the nah go mash up my thing, or the tech phone thing elsewhere. Yeah, man. But Beenie, I know one bad man. All on a year Beenie bad up him mouth on L.A. Lewis program is just a man who have a piece of money and him just go around and instigate the lives of people. But him himself now have a bad bone in him body. The only thing bad about Beenie, I mine. Yeah, man, as bad mind is definitely the order of the day for that criminal element. So watch this now. Fast forward after that big brawl in Miami, Florida. Beenie fly go to LA, go link, Fame, Top Dan. We are talk about Mapen Jerome, where them say are the real Dan Dada. And because him have the backing of that man, nothing too tough further never come out of the Gumeco situation with Beenie and Gumeco. So Beenie stated on the interview with L.A. Lewis that Gumeco send go to Miami, go give Toffee Lee money, who has contact to the incarcerated Dan, known as Black Azan, for give him the contract for slap way Beenie mother. Now it is said that the mother was not seen, and this female presently on your screen identified as Joanna Hansen, the sister of Beenie, lost her life at a bar some time ago. And that was where everything definitely starts spiral out of control. Now sources close to Gumeco is stating that Gumeco and the criminal element known as Toffee Lee are no friends, and Beenie is telling a lie, trying to point fingers at Gumeco because he knew what he did to Gumeco. Now further intelligence also stated that there was a fallout with this criminal element here presently on your screen, identified as Christian Garden, otherwise known as Toffee Lee. There was a fallout between Beenie and Toffee Lee. And that intelligence also stated that Toffee Lee is the one that contracted Black Azan to carry out the fatality of Joanna Hansen. So there is two sides to that story. Now, following Joanna Hansen's fatality, a series of reprisals took place where the incarcerated Dan Black Azan took some hard hits, and also the same to the likes of Toffee Lee. We are talking about the brother identified as Kishan Garden. Now on the 25th of April 2024, so that this year, a gun and arson attack took place at the home of Toffee Lee. Nobody never get injured in that, but the house and the motor vehicle was set ablaze. Now fast forward just 4 days after, we are talking about April 29th. The fatal knockings and clappings of a brother identified as Gifford Turlang, otherwise known as Smiley, we come from Fogo Road in a 4 parts there. So that man is said to be the uncle of Black Azan. Now fast forward a couple of days, about 10 days after that, dropping a May now. Another fatal knockings and clappings of a man known as Yardman. His correct name though is Michael Farin, also from the Foga Road community in Four Parts, Clarendon. That brother there is said to be an associate of Black Azan. Now fast forward just 3 to 4 days after that, a brother known as Kenry Peter come from down a York Street district, end up lose Fame Tree Pines, and he was a Nakis and Clappis associated to Azan. So right there and then, all the plan was put into action. Yeah man. So the criminal element known as Beenie now link up Fame cousin, where they are prison also, known as Tuffy. Tuffy is different from Tuffy Lee. And plan with Tuffy Lee, who is the reputed gang leader for the One Family Gang in Clarendon. And a them man there get some outside knockings and clappis for carry out the knockings and clappings at Cherry Tree Lane for make sure say that hurt Azan and everything and everyone associated with Azan in the process. But it didn't only hurt Azan, it hurt every single Jamaican, yard and abroad. It hurt the entire nation. So let us not forget what all these criminal elements have done. And just so you know, the Nakis and Clappis them will carry out the hit is from the parish of St. Catherine. Some come from over Portmore, some come from in a Spanish town. That is the intelligence that we have gathered so far. But let us not forget the lives of those 8 innocent persons who lost their lives simply because they are from the Cherry Tree Lane area, where the known and reputed criminal element, Black Azan, is from. So you see my peeps, a lot of what you see happening in Jamaica, and not really a Jamaican war, but because the love of money man take contract, if you go do some dirt and just eat a food for eat a food sake, this eat a food mentality in a Jamaica spiral out of control. It leave from what we call hustling, aka thieving from a site or thieving from your boss and hustle the goods and services out a road, to now it lead to contract knockings and clappings without due respect for the lives of others who are innocent. The only thing those who lost their lives and those who were injured are guilty of is being a resident of the Cherry Tree Lane community, the area in which Black Azan is from. Yeah man. And just so you know too, my peeps, the Scare Them Crew dancehall DJ Assailant presently on your screen will end up lose Fame Tree Pines in Los Angeles, California, in the United States of America some time ago, is the same clique of people make Assailant end up lose Fame Tree Pines. Yeah man. The Gumecos, and we are talking about the Beenies, them involved in our Assailant, fatal knockings and clappings. But guess what now? You see that is a mix-up type of thing. Nobody not really know the truth behind Assailant losing Fame Tree Pines. But one thing is for sure, are the same clique of people them end up make him lose Fame Tree Pines. That is for sure. You see, when friends turn enemies, are one of the wickedest war and one of the hardest crime for anybody even try to solve, because so many players that are friends, some who are now enemies, some who are still friends, some who was enemies and now become friends, make it even difficult for you even try to comprehend what is really going on within the circle to make assailant lose 3 points. Now, we get to understand, say, you boy, Beenie, you're there on heels right now from you do the little interview with L.A. Lewis. A whole heap of people are calling you and your life is being threatened. Even your brother have to leave out of state and gone to one of the Carolina. Them I won't say which one. But you know exactly what I'm speaking about. Right now, you live on the edge. You never drive the Benz truck anymore where you're buying your sister name. You have your little Yankee friend, them a drive you all around just in case police pull them. The police can ask you, the passenger, around at the button a question. They have to ask the driver all the questions. Smart move on your part. But guess what? Not smart enough. Because everybody know what you are going with. So Nicky Black's Pepper Seed Restaurant and Silver Spoon Restaurant. Big up on yourself. Uno alone we understand why me say that. Yeah, man. And we get to understand that Jerome is now in the hospital, in a New York City hospital. We get to understand that Jerome get a stroke and him can't even walk right now. But his family members back in Jamaica say, boy, some sort of guzo business reach Jerome. So them a run up and down like a mad ants right, and now I try to find a good guzo man to make Jerome walk again. I just got on time still. But anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.